Okay, so in this video we're going to cut those light fixture plastics. This one here is from Lowe's and it's called a Duralens. And you notice that it is 23 3/4 by 47 3/4. And you can see that my width is exactly the same, so it's not like that 1/4 inch is shorter in width is different than what I used to have. So that is kind of a standard thing. Mine only needs to be cut on one dimension, and that is the length. And so I'm just going to mark this, but before I did that, I double checked that it was the right length the first time, because sometimes it could fall because it's just a little too short. You can also see I've cut this before, and you can see the kind of the ragged edge that I did last time. So it never cuts perfectly. To cut it, we're going to change the blade out on our utility knife. So I just showed you what a package of blades looks like. This one was by Klein, and even though I have a Home Depot knife, the blade fits perfectly. And a stack of 10 of them was $2.50, so not too much money to change them out. And you know, I noticed my blade was getting pretty dull all this time. Now, there's a saying where you say death by 1,000 cuts or something like that. This is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be trimming it by sliding that knife very evenly and slowly, just 1,000 times until you cut through it. And when it gets down to the prism, it's going to be bumpy. So let's just watch as I cut it. But before I do that, I want to mention how often people cut themselves with utility knives, and that's because they're using one hand to hold something while they pull the knife towards it. So we're going to use a clamp to keep our hands away, but also when you're making repetitive passes, you know, it's kind of nice that everything is anchored in place. So let's get that set up. Okay, so you see what I've done here is I used a 2x4 for my straight edge. Now sometimes you want to press your blade against it, but in this case I'm going to use the body of the knife to hold it. So the point is to always keep it the same for every pass. So we're not going to go like this on one pass and like this on another pass. We're going to keep the body very straight. So I'm just going to make sure that my clamps are nice and tight so we're not going to move. And I'm just going to draw my knife towards it. That's one pass. That's two passes. I'm getting a little stuck there. Notice I'm also not getting my thigh in the way or anything like that. I'm just going to keep on dragging it across. So what was that? Somewhere around 6 passes, and we're through. So it's not really that complicated, and we didn't break our edge. Just a lot of passes and a nice sharp blade. So it's as simple as that. And I hope this video has helped you. But going back to what you read on the reviews of people saying it broke, I had to buy a new one. They're $15 each. They were probably used to be, you know, $7 or $8, so they're obviously more expensive. And you don't want to keep buying them, so they're annoying to just keep buying. But just a little bit of setup, a sharp blade on your utility knife, all you need to do a good job. Thank you. This has been John Hilbrands. I hope this video has helped you.